look that we're going to do today is called Just For Fun. I'm going to show you how to do a smoky eye but with bright colors. I'm Lesley Espinoza. This is Chelsea and we're at Fashion Group International, New York City. The first step we're going to do is even out her skin tone. Right now I'm really liking Smashbox High Definition, and I'm going to actually mix a couple of the colors just to give it a little bit of warmth to even out on her skin. I like to use my Beauty Blender damp to make it very, very sheer, and it makes it easy to spread the foundation to get it really, really even. So always make sure to do upward blending. That way you just get a nice smooth effect. And then also make sure to blend down here so you don't get that line. You can really blend that in too. I'm just going to use a little bit of the MAC Studio Fix as a powder to set the foundation. So the first layer I'm going to do for eyeshadow, it's a color called Bisque by MAC. It's just a nice nude color to keep the eyeshadow lid even, and then when we pile color on top of it, it can make it really bright and really smooth. For the mid color, I'm going to use Electric Eel by MAC. It's this really beautiful bright color right here. So when using high pigmented color, just kind of shake it off a little bit so you don't get it all underneath your eyelid here. And if you do, it's so easy to clean up, so don't worry if you do. And I really like using this blending brush because it puts on a very soft color. You don't get hard lines, and when you put in the third color later on, it's really easy to blend. And if you want it really, really bright, just keep on layering the color. And then the next step I'm going to do with the same color, look up, I'm going to line underneath the eye and just really bring that color all the way around. So now as we go into the other eye, just repeat the same step. Go from the crease all the way down to the eyelid. And if you get a little shadow at the bottom, you can always sweep it away. You can always clean it up later. And like I said, don't worry about eyeshadow falling at the bottom because we didn't use concealer yet. So we can always clean that up afterwards. Okay, so for the third color, we're going to use Deep Truth by MAC. So it's a nice navy color. And I'm applying really close to the lash line. So if you need a good makeup remover, Almay makes these Q-tips with makeup remover in the inside, and you just snap it. So for all of those little eyeliner mistakes, or your eyeshadow has fallen down and you've swept it away and you still need something to clean it up, these Q-tips are perfect. Now the third step is, after you finish that darkest color, then you can use your blending brush again and then go over what you already have and just really soften up the edges. Okay, and I'm going to do some eyeliner with MAC Fluid Line. It's a cream eyeliner, and I like to apply it with a flat brush. That'll give a really soft effect that you can blend while it's still wet, or you can draw really straight lines if you like that look, just depending on what you want. But today I'm going to go for a very soft eyeliner look. So get right underneath the eyelashes and right behind them, instead of trying to go in on top of them, because then all the eyeliner will sit there. You want to get it right behind the lashes. And I like using the black eyeliner because it makes the brighter colors really, really strong. So right behind the lashes, getting really close and just doing short little lines. So again, with your powder, just clean up a little bit. When you're wondering how to make, how far or how high to make the corner of the eyeshadow, just always keep in mind that you have your eyebrow, the corner of your eye, and your nose. So you can always just keep it within that range. Okay, now I'm going to fill in her brows, just a basic brown eyeshadow. My favorite brush though is by Smashbox, and always do it with very short lines, very soft. And then when people are wondering where to end, again, keep in mind just the corner of the nose, corner of the eye, and that's where your eyebrow should end to give you a nice soft full brow. And it's always best to just kind of follow the way that the hair is growing to keep it soft and natural. And then if you're also wondering where they should arch, just keep in mind, instead of lining up this corner, you want to line up the corner of the nose, the pupil, and that's where your arch should be. And then I'm just going to use a basic black mascara, Great Lash. And I'm going to put them on both the bottom and the top. And this is a nice step because then if you get some eyeshadow on your lashes, this takes the dust and the powder off. Look over here. But don't look up so you don't, yeah, perfect. But look over here at me, yes. And make sure you get all the lashes even in the corner. For cheek color, I want to do something really, really light so we don't accentuate everything all at once. So I'm going to use Smashbox O Glow. It's intuitive cheek color, and I really love this because it basically touches the skin and turns into a very natural color. It's this cream gel. So you just want to dot it on. And it gives you a very soft, just flushed, natural cheek color. And especially when you want it to be fast, it's really nice because in the morning for everyday makeup, if you're not going to do a whole look, this is really great because it really just blends. It's really easy to work with. It's one of my favorite products. So now that we're done with the eye makeup, I'm going to do YSL, the Touche Éclat. I love this. It's a highlighter and under eye concealer. So whenever you're doing anything under the eye, use your ring finger. Be very gentle. And a nice little thing with this too, you can use it as a highlighter. Go around the temples to give some brightness to the face. And then for lip color, again, I don't want to accentuate too much, but just something very soft and very pretty. Kors lip gloss. This one is light purple. It comes off as a very natural light pink. So with lip gloss, I always start on the bottom and then just fill in. She's already got a great lip shape, so I don't really need to put any lip liner. But if you do, you can pick like a pink, a nude, just for something if you need to define your lips and give it a shape. So this is Just For Fun, the bright eyes and very light cheeks, very light lip color, and just a way to use a bold eye color, again for spring. Thank you for watching today. I'm Lesley, and I want to say thank you to Chelsea and thank you to Fashion Group International.